Hi, my name is Bonnie Blankenship. I'm recently retired from Bowling Green State University in Ohio, where I worked for about 25 years as a um, writer and editor. And I wrote feature stories for our website, for press releases, for our alumni magazine. I wrote internal communications for the university community. And almost by accident, because of the interest in our department among our staff, I became the unofficial science writer, which turned out to be one of the best parts of my job. Unfortunately, I didn't have training in this, just my own interest. And I would advise anybody who wants to go into this to take some basic science classes, as many as you can in college. It really will help give you a good background to work from. But over the course of this accidental career, I wrote for our local newspaper. I wrote for our school district doing public relations for them. And before that, even right out of college, I worked for a publishing company in New York where I was a copy editor. I would say anybody who is interested in pursuing a career in STEM, whether you want to be a writer or whether you want to be a researcher, being able to write very clearly for a variety of audiences is very important. And you have to be aware of who you're writing for when you take this up. I think that one thing that really helped me is the writer George Gopin, and his book, The Sense of Structure, gives really good advice about writing very clearly to help your readers understand you. And so specifically for scientists, he wrote The Craft of Scientific Writing, which is a fantastic book. When I was 18, I probably could have benefited if someone had encouraged me to stay focused on my studies and to help me stay grounded. Even if your life is kind of crazy, stay focused on your academics, and that'll give you a good basis in life. If I hadn't done this writing and editing career, I would have probably pursued a career in languages. I studied French and Italian. I'm always fascinated with linguistics. I think informal science education is really important because it provides a really fun and accessible way to learn about some things going on in the world that you might not ever have thought of, or that it might spark an interest in some direction for you. And I don't have a specifically, my favorite book is called A Midwife's Tale by Laurel Thatcher Ulrich, historian at Harvard. It's based on a 50-year diary of a woman back in the 1700s who was a midwife. She and her daughters had a weaving business that was very important to the economy of the town. And it also just shows you what incredible hardships women went through, the importance of supporting one another, and the importance of perseverance in life. It just really changed my life. For a favorite quote that I have is, it's not an exact quote, but it was a young writer that I heard speak, and she had worked with some people who were in some very extreme circumstances. And she said that she learned that in life, when you're faced with two what seem like bad options, you don't like either one of them, don't go with either one of them. Really seek that third option and you will probably find it. I think advice for young women starting out is stay open. You think you know your path, and you do, but also stay open because there might be opportunities there, and keep your mind open to finding them and taking up, at least exploring them. Thank you.